Welcome back everyone to Ys Chronicles. I am Markus and today we're gonna move our first steps outside of Barbadoport to reach the town of Minia, and here we got a brief explanation on how the combat in this game actually works. The bump system. Basically, you're just gonna run into the face of the enemies and you are gonna do damage that way. It looks kinda silly, but it's basically swinging your sword while they just take the hits. You have to basically attack them right off the side, otherwise they're just gonna attack you, and in some cases they might gonna retaliate very, very badly. So, what is this game? I spent basically all this time talking about with the characters in the last part, and I didn't have any time to explain what it is. This is a very, very old action RPG by NihonFalcom. This was 1987 when this came out. It was on microcomputers, and it basically is still going to this day. In a couple of years, it's gonna have its 40th anniversary, and yeah, I found this out about this very randomly. So this is the town of Minia, but I don't want to go here just yet. Let's make a save point, because I want to go explore a bit and actually find a couple of items right now. They're gonna be very useful later, just to not backtrack again. So let's go outside. Hey you! Stop right there! Kids like you should stay indoors. It's dangerous out here. Where are your parents? Well, you don't look that young, I guess. Sorry, I don't mean to be a nag. Shouldn't be addressing you like you're a 3-year-old or something. Still, can I recognize you? Are you from Barbado? The lands outside are teeming with monsters. You'd be better off in Minia. Yeah, dude, thank you, but let's keep going right here. I was saying, I found out about this game pretty randomly on Facebook. I saw the covers for the very first time of the Turbo PC Engine games in this series, and I just was awestruck by the logo, the very ethereal backgrounds, the image of this goddess statue, right, embroidered in stone. It was just amazing. And then I found out very randomly that this game were already on Steam, and I basically jumped on the bandwagon and started playing them. And the first thing that I absolutely enjoyed was this freaking music right in my ears. The guy was going apeshit with the electric guitar. So this is the first item that I wanted to get, the Bestiary Potion. What this is very self-explanatory. You equip this right here, press the use button, and with the potion that we drink, we have unlocked the Bestiary. If we go into the notes, yeah, here it is. All the information about the enemies. They are in the question marks right now because they are collected by constantly killing enemies over and over and over. You slowly but surely fill out all the pages, and you basically end up knowing everything about them. The next step that I want to get was right here. Something sparkling at the bottom of the pond. A golden vase. This is gonna be very useful in a few minutes. So we got all of the stuff that we needed, so now let's go back to the town of Minia. And we are back outside the other walls, so let's go inside the town of Minia. Now let's just run around and talk with the NPCs, and then we find out what exactly we need to do here. Mister, are you a swordsman? Well, the fortune teller lady has been looking for a traveling swordsman. Please go and see her. Interesting. Maybe we should go to her right about now. On the other side of the northern pass, there's a huge bowl-shaped crater known as Bagu Baded. Seems to be where the thieves are coming from. Guess they made their hideout there. Oh, we have a portrait here. I am Rhea, a poet and a troubadour. My priceless silver harmonica has been stolen, and I don't know what to do. I value it nearly as much as my own life. Oh, damn, that must be extremely important then. We're gonna see what we can do later. Stand aside, please. There are patients to be seen. Me? I'm Dr. Klaus. Okay, dude. So this must be the clinic then. Hello, how may I help you? It's been quite busy in here ever since the monsters started showing up. People are always getting hurt. Dr. Klaus went to a house call at Zepik village since they have no medical facility or staff there. Ah, I see. Take care of yourself. We will go back to here later. We can't actually talk with the patients, so for now, let's just keep running around the city and talk about the people here. My mother and grandfather say they want to go back to their old home and they look so sad about it. The bats that come out from the mine at twilight aren't normal. They ferociously attack both humans and livestock. They were the primary culprits in the destruction of Restin. We used to live in Restin village until the monster razed it to the ground anyway. Ah, I see. So you are survivors of that village that got ransacked a while earlier. Not long ago I saw a stranger in town wearing a black cape with a real peculiar pale blue glow to it. Maybe we're just seeing things, I don't know, but it still gave me the shivers either way. Sounds suspicious. Have you seen a one-eyed man around? His name is Donis. Damn fool, he's down and out right now, so he's been neglecting his work, and he's run off somewhere to boot. Oh. Well, let's see here at the bar. Ooh, a lot of people to talk here. Oh, welcome, my stranger. Don't worry, traveler. The city of Bedia is a safe haven from the monster. You have nothing to worry about here. You know that harmonica poet, playing poet girl who hangs around on the ramparts? She's real pretty, and the song of hers is also real pretty. It's mesmerizing. Haven't heard it in a while though. Yeah. Man, this is good stuff. Yeah, keep drinking, you drunkard. I used to work in the silver mine, but 6 months ago the tunnels were overrun by monsters. It's all because of those dumb monsters that I got nothing to do but drink up and out. I'm Esteria's foremost tour guide. Or at least I used to be. The blasted stone wall and all the monsters have driven me out of business. There was once an old man who wanted to tour the mountain ruins. This was before the stone wall. He seemed to be a scholar and said he planned on investigating Dam Tower. I hope he's okay. Have you visited the fortune teller's house? She may be young, but she's good. If you ever needed advice or guidance, she could always set you on the right path. Ooh, another portrait here. Let's talk to the bartender. Ah, a new face. Whence did you come from, sir? Barbado, you say? Huh, you're the lad who crossed the stone wall then. I heard about you from the members of the Barbado militia when they came here on their rounds. Sorry if I sounded a bit suspicious when I asked where you were from. Lately there have been a lot of break-ins, so I thought maybe you were casing my establishment. Okay. My name's Garrick. I've been hired by the city to track down those dirty thieves. Will you have a drink with me? Yes. I don't know much about the crooks, but I did find out that long ago there were rhoda trees in Esteria. Never heard of rhoda tree before? It's said to be one of the finest delicacies in the world. I'd love to taste one. Just once, before I die. Don't suppose you come across any, have you? No, sorry. Oh, this is the one-eyed man that we were talking about before. Would you hear out a humble patron of this fine watering hole? Sure. Somewhere in this general area, I lost a beautiful sapphire ring I purchased as a gift from my wife. Without it, I feel as I can never face her. Damnable thief! I wager this is their doing. Sorry, man. I'll let you know if we ever find your ring anywhere. So, let's see. Oh, did I talk to you before? I saw Pim pick a ring off the ground the other day. Right after that, he went straight to his store and put it on the shelf. A kind of lowlife just sells something he finds like that. A real piece of shit, let me tell you. So yeah, we find out where the ring is, so we're gonna go take it. We'll go take it in a bit. You must not go to the mine. The monsters there are extremely powerful. You'd be killed for certain. It's fortunate for us that they never venture outside. Word is, they can't stand daylight. Huh. At least one good thing. My father is the mayor of Zepik village to the north. Lately he's been a little preoccupied with something though. Last time I saw him, it was all like, the villager mustn't hear of this. Please, you must go to Zepik village. Would you talk to him for me? I'll see what I can do if I ever go and visit. Before the monsters show up, we used to always play under the huge tree in the plains, but we can do that now. The grown-ups won't let us go outside the city walls anymore. Oh, this must be that pimp guy. Something you need? Let's speak. Red hair is rare around here. You're not from around these parts, are you? I'm from the mainland myself, but I got trapped on this lousy island by the stone wall. I think I can catch you a good deal since you're a fellow foreigner. Let's see what we can buy. You have the sapphire ring, a wing, and a mirror. Now, with the sapphire ring, what we're going to do is haggle with this asshole. Try to buy it, and then cancel. Buy, and then cancel. You have to keep going until he decides to basically be very annoyed at our indecision. It's about to crumble. I see how it is then. You negotiate well, my friend. How does 900 gold sound? Now we buy the sapphire ring. Thank you. And remember that golden vase? Where did you get this vase? It was in the pond? Probably there for a reason. Still, I'm extremely grateful you found it. I'll buy it for 2000 gold. No. We have to do the same thing with the golden vase. Don't sell it until he decides to up the pricing. He's gonna be a real asshole about it, and this is the reason why I wanted to go and pick the golden vase from the pond so early, because these 2000 and something coins that we're gonna get. You drive a hard bargain, good sir. 202. Now we did it. Thank you, asshole. Oh no, there's one other thing that we're gonna need to buy. The wing. This is basically an item that allows us to constantly warp back to Minea whenever in times of need. And this is gonna be very important if you wanna cut down on some backtracking. Now let's go to the tavern and let's talk with Dorin. You found my ring at the pawn shop? I bought it back? Thank you so much. Now I can actually face my wife again. I can offer you much in return, but you have no idea what this means to me, so please take this. 105 and 1500 gold. Yes! And with all this crap ton of money on our side, we are basically more than ready to buy a shit ton of stuff from the armory. Saga's been acting rather hard lately. She's been going on about the world coming to an end. Well, if a fortune teller is saying something like this, you most likely have to listen in this world. The path around the town walls is pretty narrow. Transporting silver to Barbadopon was a pain even before the storm wall as a result. We considered erecting a south gate, but we don't want to compromise the wall structure, you know. I mean, safety comes first, especially in these times where monsters are running around. Since the monsters aren't showing up, all the children are prohibited from leaving the city. They look like they've grown tired of being cooped up here, but what else can we do? It's for their own good. My mother lives by herself in Barbado. I keep trying to tell her to move in with me since it's so much safer inside the city walls, but she won't listen. Dear Freddy, what can I tell you? She's better not moving. The move might be more harder for her than just stay in Barbado. My grandpa often tells me Esterian fairy tales. My favorite one is the one about the silver sword used to defeat the army of monsters a long time ago. Now it all seems like I'm wasting my time, but all this stuff is actually very important clues about what you need to do. So here let's talk to Sarah. Oh my, it's you? You are not from Esteria, correct? Did you come here by crossing the storm wall? Goddesses, thank you. I've waited so long for this day. You're the one who I've been seeking. Please, get your equipment in order, then return here at once. I must beg a favor of you. So yeah, with all the money that we have, we can now actually get our equipment up to snuff. We're very fortunate to have Dr. Klaus in our city. His potions really hit the spot. Anytime there's an emergency, he's always there in a flash. He's a true hero to us all. I saw this really sculpted, scrumptious looking man the other day. Real debonair, too, with his black cape. But when he looked at me, I swear I was scared out of my mind. His eyes were almost inhuman. Oh wait, was there someone here? No, it was just a kitchen. So let's see, we have another couple of houses, then oh, the armor is there. On a day like this, when the weather is good, you can see Dam Tower clear as anything from the town's ramparts. It's amazing that our ancestors were able to build a tower that stretches up beyond the clouds. Maybe we go and take a look. When the monsters started attacking, a lot of people moved here from Resting and Barbado Port. And yeah, Minea is protected by walls, but we can't just shut ourselves away in here. We got to fight back. Minea has ancient history. Supposedly its walls were built a long time ago. It's like a miracle that people back then could build huge stone ramparts like these. Yeah, no monsters either, but thieves too. I swear it's one thing after another. That's what happens when you live in an RPG world, is one disaster after another. So we already have a sword. However, since the silver mine of the bottom was closed, the cost of everything has risen so dramatically. Still, it's not like we could actually sell any of our silver goods with the stone wall and all. Yeah, when the economy collapses, that's what happens. Ah, welcome! Offense is a great luxury, but defense is an absolute necessity. As such, proper armor is vital. They say the best defense is a good offense, but if the situation gets ugly, offense won't matter one whit. So let's buy our first armor, a chainmail, and our first shield, a small shield. And we have a lot of gold stacked up for us, so let's go in the armory here. Oh, welcome. I've got some very good swords here, the same kind the militia members use. But I've also got even better swords for real combat. Why not take a peek? And yeah, we already got a short sword, so let's just go and buy a long sword with the 2000 that we got from the golden vase. And this was the reason why I basically took the road out there, because I can already buy a long sword without having to return back. So unfortunately the short sword had a very short shelf life. Probably that's why they call it like that. Now before going back to Sarah, let's take a look over the ramparts here to see what the spectacle is going to be. And yeah, there's no one to talk to, but we can clearly see that tower up out in the distance. There's gonna be a very important tower for the rest of the story. So now that I finished digging around in Minea, I'm sorry, we can actually go to Sarah and start our way into the adventure. So let's go over here and talk. Swordsman, thank you for returning. Tell me, are you familiar with the Books of Ys? I am, but our audience probably isn't. Ys was the name of an ancient kingdom that existed here ages ago. The lost history of the land is written within the Books of Ys. It is unknown, however, who actually inscribed their words. But the 6 books detail the reason for Ys' fall from grace. My crystal ball tells me that one of the books is in the mountain shrine. Swordsman, will you seek the books? Yes! You will? Oh, swordsman, you're truly the man I've been seeking. Thank you so very, very much. Please, take this with you. We'll show you the way within the shrine. And we got Sarah's crystal. And with that, we can actually move to the mountain shrine. First, please visit Jeba in the village of Zepik. She's my aunt. She knows a great deal about the history of Ys. I'm certain she will be of aid to you. Zepik village is to the northeast, just outside Minea. You pass through it on the way to the shrine. Yeah, it's not really that distant to where we actually picked up the golden vase. So, we have all our equipment ready, we talked to Sarah, and we have our mission ready for us. So, in the next part, we're gonna move our way to the mountain shrine and get our first book of Ys. I am Markus, and I'll see you with the next video. Take care of yourself and have a very nice day.